come and visited. Ed Hardy's come and visited before.
Him and Rambo know each other, yeah. I think Ed Hardy was here, I reckon it was the 90s. I don't know, I'm not sure the exact year, but he's been here with Rambo before. Him and Rambo have met a number of times. Inspiration for sure in tattooing in general. I think he was responsible for taking tattooing out of like such a small niche thing and making it more like he had this slogan, "Wear your dreams."
Wear your dreams. It's on his first business card in his first shop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
so
that
he brought it to, he made people, I think, the general public feel more like tattooing was more accessible to other people.
He was kind of the godfather of custom tattooing.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
and that
the
too,
first
exactly,
person to go, you don't have to pick it off the walls.
Exactly,
We can have a conversation about a tattoo.
Yeah, his tattoo,
which is amazing. You know, that's changed tattooing forever.
Incredible. And his tattoos themselves were so like ahead of their time. There's one tattoo in particular I remember seeing of Ed Hardy's, and it's a panther back piece, and it's absolutely wild.
My artistic style, and this here. So basically, this is what I like doing the most: typography and scripts. But I've also always drawn comics, and so it's black work basically. Everybody thought I was nuts, and like, you know, I've come from photography, and I was making good money. So they're like, "Well, you're jumping from that to that." I'm like, something I've always wanted to do, and I just had to bite the bullet for like 2 years with no money.
Say my artistic style is still evolving, and it's just because I love so many different tattoo styles that I kind of take elements from like traditional Japanese, some like fine line stuff, and it all becomes one big mashup of a few styles.
I would say Ed Hardy's designs and just the traditional tattoo designs in general definitely inspire a lot of traditional artists and a lot of people who lean more to the traditional tattoo sort of style. Older designs are always getting redrawn and remade into something different, or just as like a sort of starting point for a tattoo design. Like, I don't think it'll ever really stop being replicated, which is nice.
My work's evolved because it used to be very tiny details, very like intricate. Learning to like space things out, have more contrast, more open skin. And yeah, I think your work naturally evolves the more effort you put into it. So learning to like critique yourself, not harshly, but like, I want to get better. So like looking at something you've done, being proud of it, but then being like, next time I do that, I'm going to change this and I'm going to change this. And then slowly your work will change and will evolve. And I think if you get to the point where nothing's changing anymore, you've probably hit a wall, and maybe need to find a bit more of like creative fire again.
One of my proudest moments in tattooing, it's just like the first tattoo I fully did, because it's sort of a mental block to get over with tattooing. You can feel quite like nauseous doing it and quite nervous, but seeing it completed and spending the time on shading to make it look like the drawing you've got, it's like really satisfying.
Yeah, Ed Hardy's a legend in tattooing. He brought Japanese over to America, and then, yeah, he's a big inspiration. All that kind of era of tattooers like Bert Grimm, and yeah, it's still really popular, and it's the tattoos I like looking at the most.